Hey guys, alright, so I didn't have time to finish the few presentations so that you guys would understand what we're doing today. So I want to talk a little bit about the formulas that we came up with from our lab yesterday. So we had that acceleration equals the some sort of constant with the first one, and we did that with force times force. And then the second one that we had as acceleration was equal to some other constant times 1 over the mass. And if you looked at our data, we were seeing that this had some correlation with the force that we kept constant in this experiment. Force was constant. And in the other one, this one here, this was the one that we kept the mass constant. And so, if you look, we were seeing on the boards that this number corresponded to the force that we used, and this number corresponded to 1 over the mass. So realistically, these two formulas from our two labs are actually the same formula. And if we smush them together, we have acceleration equals, this constant is actually 1 over the mass, times this constant, which is the force. And so we get that, and usually you see this formula put together like this: acceleration equals force over mass, like that. Now in the textbooks you see it usually it looks like this: force equals mass times acceleration. And that's not bad, but I like this version better because acceleration is caused by a force acting on a mass, causes the acceleration, and that makes more sense than an acceleration causes a force. I don't know. I mean, you can look at it either way, and both of them are correct. Obviously, it's just algebra. You can flip the equation around. So anyway, so this is our equation that we derived from these two labs, and this is actually a pretty famous equation. It has a name. This is Newton's second law. All right, and so this is the way that we usually see it, but I want you to think about it for a second. And when do we see an acceleration? Check your neighbor real quick. When do we see an acceleration? What has to be true of the forces? Yeah, I'm waiting for you to check your neighbor. Do it.